In June, the Somerville Homeless Coalition will say goodbye to its executive director of the last 18 years, Mark Alston-Follansbee, after decades of commitment to helping those suffering from homelessness in Massachusetts.
I preceded Mark for maybe about a year or so before he came on board back in 2000, and I've been working alongside him ever since.
I never wanted to be an executive director because all the examples I had of executive directors were not very healthy human beings, but I wasn't being challenged anymore in my last job, and I thought, I should try this. And it's been a wonderful experience for me.
Mark first became interested in working with homeless citizens after returning from the Vietnam War as a young man.
When he speaks about how he got involved in homelessness work many years ago in the 80s, his story resonates with me, and each time I hear it, it still strikes me.
I landed in Boston in 1985 for all the wrong reasons, but I started talking to people on the street when they would ask me for money because there was something about them that felt familiar, and it turned out that a lot of them were veterans. And I had gotten kicked out of college in 1966 and immediately drafted and immediately sent to Vietnam. And I was pretty sure that if I hadn't had the support that I had from my family and friends when I came back, that I would have been out there in the street with them. So I got angry and started doing volunteer work, first with the city of Cambridge, and after a few months they asked me to go to work for them. And I've been doing it ever since.
We've now focused on homeless prevention for many years, keeping people from falling into the system in the first place, and then also creating housing for our clients. I think that really is his legacy.
We provide this very supportive environment. I mean, I always hope that the structure that we give people helps them to stabilize their lives so they can address whatever issues they have and then move on.
After almost 2 decades of working for the people of Somerville, Mark hopes that the city will continue to look out for its homeless citizens.
Somerville really is a city that cares. I hope that we'll keep having these discussions about what kind of a community, we want to create here, because Somerville is changing very quickly. When I worked in Cambridge, we could always get somebody an apartment in Somerville. It was affordable. That's gone now. I mean, the reason I got into this was because of veterans being homeless, and we have a number of veterans in our apartments now, that we look out for because, everybody needs a home, but it's a real disservice to people who have suffered a lot for this country that we don't take care of them.
18 years I've been here, and he's been here for most of the ride, so it will be awkward for a while, and we've worked so well together. And, he's a great listener, and anytime I'm struggling, his door's always been open. So that will be a big change. But I'm excited for him. He's worked really hard. I think as much as he'll miss the work that he's doing, he seems happy and he's ready. But I think he'll stay involved in other ways because he's been so passionate. I don't think it's just been a job for him. I think it's a calling.
I do feel very emotional about it, but I also know that I'm tired, and I need to let somebody else take this over who's got some new energy and new ideas.
For Somerville Neighborhood News, this is Christine Jones.